Hi, Helen with the Better Half blog here. Today I thought I'd do a little bit of a different type of a video instead of showing you just on paper and pen and my hands, maybe showing my face a little bit. I do look a little scruffy today because I am working from home and I am not feeling my best. So I'm trying to get the most out of the day and still stay productive. And so I just wanted to show you what I'm doing right now and how I'm using my planner system. I have decided to go back to Hobonichi Cousin for December. And so let me flip the camera around and show you how I'm using my daily planning. So this is my Hobonichi weeks in the Mega, and I have moved into the 2022. As you can see, I have not much going on in here as always. I do have this that I brought in from last year's Hobonichi weeks. I have a little bit of this. I always use a sticky paper for taking notes. Here I am using this as my 2021, looking back at all the travels and vacations and things that we've done, events and things. And then I will continue to use this as that. So here's all my schedules. Anytime I put a little bubble sticky on it is because I am not sure if it's confirmed. It's kind of like tentative stuff, and it's always stored in my iCalendar, and so I don't need to actually write it down here in case it doesn't get booked. As you can see, I'm kind of slowing down towards the end of the year because it is holiday season. So that's that. And then I've got new things coming up for the following year that I am just using as my future log. And again, remember, I do have my future log stored in my Notion, but I always update this as my main catch-all from my iCalendar, any kind of bookings that come through for work or anything like that. And then also from my Notion, I bring it all into here. This is the first week that the 2022 Hobonichi goes into. This is November 29th and then going into December. So I am going back to Alistair method, which I loved using last year, but I kind of dropped out of it because I think I didn't really know what I was doing with it and how to effectively use it throughout the week. So I am going back to that. And so that was the first week. Here, as you can see, I'm kind of drawing out what we ate. And this way, I think throughout the year, if I keep this up, it's going to show me like how much we cooked at home versus, you know, eating out or takeouts, things like that, and just kind of encourage me to draw more and also to cook more because I want to see a lot of home cooked meals here on this section. It's not really a meal plan because you'll see that later on in my Hobonichi Cousin, but this is more of the real, like what happened actually. So I go back and draw this out. And then here I've got all the different events and schedules on this side now. I no longer carry any tasks on this side. I only carry the tasks here, and I have numbered them so I know how many tasks I am kind of assigning myself throughout the week and committing to. And then any kind of important things, I have it in diamonds. And then I have any kind of work tasks. You'll see here in the next week, which is this week, I have the little dots next to the task, notating to myself that this is work. In the back section here where all the notes are, because Mega does come with 215 pages on the back, and they're just real simple note pages like this with no dates, nothing on them. So I was using this as my daily log, and I am going to tell you that nothing is committed here, but I am going to be using it as daily log when I'm traveling or on the weekends where I don't necessarily need to look at my cousin to check out the day. And so that's my weeks there for you. And then here I've got my little wallet in my A6. I love this A6, and I was waiting for it to be used in 2022, but I decided, you know what? I'm going to test this out using my Stalogy, and that's what I'm doing exactly. So this is an A6 Stalogy. So this is very tiny. I know sometimes we're watching videos and they look kind of big, and then we order it, get it at home, and it's like super tiny. But this is tiny. It's like smaller than the size of my hand. So here I used to think that I was going to use it as kind of like my daily log, but I decided I'm not going to do that. What I'm doing instead, because this is my wallet, any kind of spending that I do, I am using this just like I used to use my Hobonichi weeks for my credit card spending tracker this year, 2021. I am using the same way, except I am drawing one line here on this page and one line here on this page. I'm using my credit card there, the different credit cards that I used during the week, and then what I have paid, and I am marking it in this color. Well, this is a better example. I'm marking it in a color, and then I am color coding it to see what I spent or paid off for that color and that amount, so that when I go back to my budget book, then I know what categories they were. So I'm not writing the vendor's name here, but just the categories. But here I am detailed writing like Target and what was it for? It was a spending. So that's how I'm using this, and I am not regretful of it. I kind of love the fact that I'm keeping it salary in this one, and it's really working well for me right now. So keeping that. And then Hobonichi Cousin. This is amazing. I am using this. This used to be my work planner. This is an epyJX version, so it's half year from July to December. And I decided I'm going to use this for the rest of the year to see if I like it, because otherwise I'm ready to drop out of Hobonichi Cousin altogether. And I did order myself an epyJX Hobonichi Cousin and the full year. And so I decided, give it a try. If it doesn't work, then drop it, so I can either give it away as a present or whatever. So what I'm doing here is on the monthlies, I'm just putting all the different things that are important and schedules. And then I am on the weeklies, I am using it like this, where I plan out all the different things using this Hobonichi weeks and what I have planned in here for the week, and migrated from the previous week. And then I divide it into different colors, which is the different functions of my life. So this blue is all my home admin stuff. This gray is any kind of income generating work, sales increasing type of work in my business, so business development work. And then this is all the regular business admin stuff for my business. And then also my YouTube. So I am scheduling out, color coding, just to kind of see my day, because I do pick up and drop off my kids in the mornings and the afternoons, and then also all their activities and such. This is a little easier of a week. Typically it's a lot heavier, so that's how I'm using that. And every time I take one of these tasks and schedule it into my week, I put a diagonal signaling to me that I am taking care of it. It's scheduled. Don't worry about it. The ones that have not been scheduled, those are things that I need to be concerned about and pay attention to whenever I have time left over. So obviously they're a little less important than the ones that I did schedule into my week. And so this way I get to schedule out all my tasks and projects, and so that I don't miss a beat. And also on the bottom here, I am using it as my meal plan tracker. And then I have daily stuff that I want to be paying attention to in case I do forget on busy weeks like this, because I am very, very extremely busy with work. And I love this method because, and this is coming back from Create Time method that I did post last year sometime. And I love it because I get to kind of see and schedule in everything that I want to squeeze into my week. So for instance, yoga in the mornings, because when you look at the reel of your schedule, you say you want to do yoga, or you want to do this, or you want to do YouTube, but you really don't have the time. But this way, you're able to kind of lay out all the important things that you're absolutely committed to, like picking up, dropping off your kids, going to work, so on and so forth. And then looking at what remaining time do I have in my 24-hour day to be able to fit in the things that I want to do. This is my little legend here of all the different color codes. So on my daily section, I'm just using it like this. So I started on the 4th and I decided, okay, I'm going to actually use this planner to see for the whole month of December, or the remaining month of December, and see what do I love about it, what do I hate about it, and if it's even worth my time to keep trying the cousin. Well, so far it's working out well for me, but you know how it is for the first week, everything's exciting, right? And so I've got my schedule. I kind of jot this down in the simplest forms coming from what I have here. And then I kind of write down, okay, this is what I want my day to look like. And then also all the different things that I want to pay attention to. Maybe I am putting in a little bit of a reflection on the bottom here. And again, it's color coded, so I know what I am spending my hours of this, Saturday to do. And a lot of it was gray and yellow. So yellow is my YouTube, gray is my development work at my business. So that's what I spent my Saturday doing. And then on my Sunday, the reds are any kind of events. So this is kind of how I scheduled out my day, and a little bit of journaling on the bottom. And the blues are home admin. The purples are family, or, family related stuff. And so this is Monday here. This is how my day looked like. So a lot of grays, meaning I spent a lot of time on business development stuff. And some blues, which I absolutely needed to get done for home admin stuff. This is Tuesday today. So scheduling out the whole day to see what it looks like. The red is, again, events. My dogs are getting groomed today. I put my meal because I didn't want to go back to the weeks. I just want to be able to look at this and see at a glance what my day is going to look like. Every 1 square equals 30 minutes. So I do this Pomodoro method. I'm sure you guys heard of it, and you can look it up. And basically, I just go into deep work process. So I know how much time I'm spending on business development throughout the year, and so on and so forth. I do have this film and edit, so I'm spending this time right now with you to film. And anything that I need to order, home admin stuff. I had a lot of things because I've been so busy through the weekend, and on Monday with business development stuff, I needed to get some blue home admin stuff done. So I've done heavily on that this morning. So I did work. So each check is then an hour, right? So an hour here, and then I have 2 more. That's how much time I spent on here. And then as I go into the night, I will be scheduling out my Wednesday according to what I have planned, and then anything that I need to migrate. And hopefully I don't, because I've been really keeping up with the actual time related to what I am using my day for and what tasks I am doing during those times. So this has really helped me to understand the psychology behind how I get things done, and to really get deep focused into the things that I want to get done, instead of kind of scheduling it out, feeling it out, and ending up procrastinating or things because I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that right now. I don't feel it right now. This way I know if I don't squeeze these in today, I don't have time. And then these are now overdue, or it's going to be added onto next week, and next week is going to have another whole set of tasks for me to do. So it's just building up anxiety in me. So I've just been really focused on a couple of things every day, getting it done, and looking at my time, my schedule, to really understand how am I going to get those things done. And that has kept me very, very proactive and super productive through this week so far and through the weekend. That is how I'm using my Hobonichi cousin, my weeks, and I've kind of dropped out of Stylogy for a minute just to try this out for the month, and I will let you know continuously how I'm doing. Thank you for joining me today, and until next video, I'll see you. Bye.